Hello and welcome back to day 13 of How to Fix the World in 80 Days. Today we're talking about education. Education can either make or break your future, so it's time we started taking it a little bit more seriously. I would consider myself lucky. I grew up in a family where I never really had to worry about education. But the truth is, around the world, over 775 million people are considered illiterate, including 125 million children. Now, a lot of these people come from developing countries where the barriers to education are understandably a little bit higher, but what really blows my mind is the lack of education in places like right here in Canada. As it stands, only 78% of us will even graduate high school. Now, ironically, the exact opposite is happening with higher education. Canada ranks #1 in the world, where over 51% of us will graduate with either a trade or university degree, which is great. Unfortunately, there's so many of us that is diluting the talent pool. Unlike maybe 50 years ago, a university degree is no guarantee that you'll get a decent job in your field of study. So if we're not going to university to get a good job, what are we doing there? The truth is, most students care more about getting laid and having a few beers than becoming the next Stephen Hawking or Leonardo da Vinci. Which is fine. It's great to have fun in school, but there's got to be some kind of balance. What I want to know is, do we even value intelligence anymore? I'm not sure that we do. So there are literally a million different things we could try, but here's a short list of 8 potential solutions. 1. Stop bullying and belittling intelligence. When did it become not cool to be smart? There is nothing less cool than not being able to read or do basic math when you're 25. 2. A strong public school system. Now, I'm all for parents having the right to send their kids to private school, but it needs to be built off the back of a strong public system. No matter where you come from, we all deserve the chance to better ourselves. 3. Modernize the curriculum. I can't believe I went through nearly 15 years of school and not once did they teach me how to make a budget, pay my taxes, or change a flat tire. I learned Shakespeare. I still don't know why. 4. Put more teachers in classes. There should never be less than 2 adults in a room full of 30 delinquents. If you've ever been around kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 5. Pay teachers more. The average starting salary for a Canadian teacher is about $45,000, and that typically ramps up to about $70,000 after a few years of working. These people control the future. I think we could pay them a little bit more than that. 6. At the same time, don't make teachers bulletproof. In Canada, the unions are so strong that to get fired, you basically need to walk into class, drunk, pull out a camera, and punch a kid right in the face. If teachers are not consistently, statistically making our kids smarter, they should be held accountable for that. 7. More co-op programs. Whether it's high school or university, students should see where their lessons might be applied outside of the classroom. Students get practical knowledge, companies get free labor. It's a win-win. And finally, realize that education is not limited to school. School is a means to an end. Education is a mind frame that should never stop until the day that we die. So pick up a book, go to a class, start a conversation, learn something. There's a beautiful world out there if you're willing to learn about it.